where you're from.
Weekdays from 6 to 9, Monday to Friday.
The Morning Mix.
It's just something about Namibian music, man. There's nothing that sounds like Dixon. How would say that? Nas twist.
Nas twist. Ja, moenie vir my vra nie. Voor ek weer
verkeerde goed sê.
Ja, before I'm being corrected again.
Jy sal geadora word.
Ja. Is that a new term now?
We will adore you.
We will adore you. But a beautiful song by Dixon.
Definitely, you should check out the album. There are a couple of really good songs on there. Good morning, welcome to the Morning Mix on this Wednesday. We are talking sports real quick before Maria joins us in the studio, and we switch the conversation.
I'm not too sure if Maria's going to be in the studio today.
Oh yeah, she might not because she was dentist.
She went to the dentist and they're going to be pulling and she will be under sedation for some time. And I don't know. We'll have to see if she comes in. Maar ek het baie lekker geslap, want
Het gereën.
ek weet nie by julle nie,
Ah, nee, het gereën.
daar in die lokasie nie,
Het gereën, my bro. We got
dat het gereën.
We got rid of all our fake pastas. It's starting to rain in Katutura. Sim jy ry grappe nie.
Cubis, I think when I started watching, I think it was about 9 o'clock, just before the Barca-Napoli game started. It started raining. Non-stop. Maybe until about 4 this morning. And, phew.
It was nice because normally, I mean, for the past week and a half, it would start like around 4:30, 5 o'clock there, and then it would rain maybe until 11 at night.
Yeah.
So gister het hy bietjie laat gekom.
Ja.
Maar it was baie lekker, jong.
I actually like the fact that, you know what, if it can rain throughout the night and not during the day, because the thing is, again, when it comes to sport, me being involved in, you know, with the kids in sporting activities, it makes it very difficult during the day when it rains, especially from 4 o'clock. Then the kids can't go to soccer because it's lightning, thunder and lightning, and it's dangerous for them to be on a soccer pitch.
Nee, moet net speel.
Daai storie
Jy
werk
het
nie
mos
by my.
medical aid of.
I think one of the most saddest things that I remember a few years ago was on a I think it was on a Tuesday afternoon. I still remember the family. The son was here on at Vegkop, VIS. They were training rugby on this particular afternoon, and lightning struck and then killed this boy instantly while they were busy training. So
But that's one incident. How long we've been playing on the soccer pitch in the rain since you were a kid.
yes, Gil Base, but these things happen.
So-
You don't want.
One day out of the last 6,000, the risk is too high.
You remember this game that was played in South Africa a few years ago between two PSL teams, and it was raining and lightning struck. You can Google that nonsense. Jason ufal daai klomp Zulus and Xhosas. Hey, hlala phansi.
Don't hit me, I'm already dead.
Yeah. and I mean last week in I think somewhere in the north, a child was struck by lightning.
Lightning.
Killed him. Yeah.
It comes with it's sad, but I mean, rainy season. If it's raining, there is gonna be some lightning.
And don't shower during lightning,
Okay.
because they say lightning can go through your plumbing system also while you are busy showering
And hit me in the shower.
and hit you in the shower. Don't bath, don't shower, stuff like that. It's gevaarlijk.
Ons in Katutura had plastic paper. It does not go through plastic. All right, let's take a look at some of the Champions League matches from last night. Let's start with the big one in London, no? At Stamford Bridge.
Yo.
0-0 at halftime. Chelsea still hanging on and then sort of coming apart in the second half.
Yes, like sad.
Serge Gnabry with 2 goals, and of course, probably the best out-and-out striker in the world at the moment, Robert Lewandowski, netting the third for Bayern. Did you check the match?
The thing is, I sort of glimpsed back and forth. Not back and forth. I glimpsed at the Chelsea game, but I was really watching the Barcelona game.
Barca Napoli, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel kind of sad for Frank Lampard
Yeah.
to be clobbered at home like that. But then again, you play against a team like Bayern Munich, who's got a strong Champions League pedigree.
Yeah.
And
They seem to enjoy themselves in London. The last time they were there, of course, they hammered Tottenham 7-2.
It's hey, is
Group
waar, ne?
stages. Yeah.
And that Nabri boy, he did the same thing.
Scored, yes, yeah. He scored 2 goals, I think, yeah.
He's one player.
Well, like he was in the Premier League, was he by Liverpool of was he? Was he by Arsenal? And now how?
Can we just continue with other results? Why?
Oh man! Of course, the other match from last night is never just mentioned.
Let's just get into it, okay? This boy was recruited by Arsene Wenger, very, very young boy from Germany, and showed a lot of potential. But obviously, if a player is that young, you don't know. You chuck him in the deep, in the deep end of things, and later on, we just loaned him out and daar is hy geverkoop. Kyk, that boy is performing now.
Yeah, no, like he is reinvented himself in Bayern this season. Amazing performance.
Is Coutinho still playing for Bayern? What's the story there?
Yeah, he is. He came on in the second half for, I think, Kingsley Coman as a substitute.
Okay.
I think he's also sort of fallen down the pecking order, because I haven't really watched Bundesliga matches these days. So
he did fall down the pecking order also at Bayern Munich. That's what I see.
So maybe he was being, it was a tactical to not start him.
If you're good, you play.
But imagine this is a Bayern team that struggled against bottom of the league over the weekend. Like literally, this Alat smash and grab a 2-1 win. Hy vat en hardloop net.
Vat en hardloop.
Right, like the other match was Napoli-Barcelona. In Napoli at home at San Paulo. Is it San Paulo or Sao Paulo? Yeah. The result says 1-1. If you look at the stats, it looks like Barca dominated. But I was looking at especially the shots. Like in the first half, Barca did not have a single shot on or off target.
I watched the full game. I think what Barca just did what normally would happen if you play such a tough away game. They were suffocated for some time, but I must say, Cubase, you and me, we're extremely critical of Barcelona. Yeah. But then again, I think what they've done is they really handled the pressure very well, because Napoli is a very, very good team.
They did stuff.
But I must say the second half, Barcelona really reasserted themselves, and they really, really brought the game to Napoli. Messi played good. He played well. What is the boy's name who scored the goal? Griezmann. He also played very, very well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think defensively, I'm not too sure when I think the defender, what is it, Tobik's name?
Gerard.
Piqué. He got an ankle injury. He sustained an ankle injury last night. So it doesn't look like he's going to be in the
classic,
in the derby. He won't make it.
And that is I think one of the other guys is suspended. I think Longley is still suspended, if I'm not mistaken. No, he's coming back now in the Clásico.
No.
It's the previous game that he had the red card, or was it over the weekend? Because I remember he got a red card at some point in the near past. So it could spell trouble for Barcelona at the weekend.
Vidal.
Yeah, Vidal got a...
But so that means Vidal is not going to play the return leg at the Nou Camp against Napoli. Vidal, okay. But that's the intensity that he brings to the team.
He brings intensity to the team.
Like
that's why he's there.
Fighter, he sal baklei tot die bitter einde.
Enforcer.
Yeah.
Enforcer.
Exactly.
You expect a player like that to be red carded at least 2-3 times a year in your team.
Some of the criticism that I've been hearing, though, is like, if Arturo Vidal can play in that position, why the hell did you guys need to sign an emergency player then? Then you have backup.
Like who? Who did they sign?
That Martin Braithwaite for La Liga, obviously, can play in the Champions League.
Oh, okay. Maybe they knew that Vidal will get a few red cards.
He will not always be available.
Yeah. But a good game.
Yeah, interesting game.
Good result for them.
Of course, things are set up, are poised nicely for the return leg in a fortnight. Tonight's matches, though, interesting. Well, let's start with the much more boring one. Cristiano Ronaldo currently in the form of his life. Lyon are always going to compete at home, especially in the Champions League. Juventus traveling to France. What do you think is going to happen there?
They're going to be playing against Lyon.
Lyon, yeah.
Never. Juventus will eat them.
Lyon without Nabil Fekir, I don't think as potent a team as they were 2-3 seasons ago.
They'll be eaten alive by Ronaldo. There's no two ways about it. You know, you and me, we are extremely biased when it also comes to Ronaldo.
Yes.
Because we don't want him to perform. Maar hy porra sal inskop.
Like he's in some of the best form of his life.
Yeah, but he scores like Messi. Again, you know what? Even though they both in different leagues at the moment, they both just performing. Yeah. So, but good to see. Good to see.
Incredible. Yeah, it's going to be, I think it's probably going to be a tight affair. Because Juve themselves are also a bit suspect defensively. Surprisingly, because, I mean, you know, generally Italian teams, and especially Juventus, have been known for their defensive solidity.
Yeah. So it's Italian teams, man. It's not so. Yeah. I see Man City is taking UEFA to court.
Over the thingy, over the...
Yes.
I mean, like anyone would appeal.
I would appeal.
Of course.
Comrade Speaker.
The club would lose probably like around $500 million for not playing per season for not playing in the Champions League. That's how much money they make by being in the competition. Let alone if you win whatever prize money you get.
Exactly.
Just the gate takings and all other commercial aspects that come with being in the Champions League. But tonight, they have to navigate a very tricky Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu.
Yo! I think I will give this one to Madrid.
At home.
At home, because Madrid has reinvented themselves when it comes to their attack. And
but they lost over the weekend, don't forget. They lost 1-0 to Levante.
No, you're right. You're right. But I think at home, I think defensively they would be better. Not just defensively, I think attack-wise they would be better. Now, on the other side, we know since Vincent Kompany left City, how many goals they have shipped.
They can ship, yes.
Yeah, in the last couple of months.
But Laporte is back. He hasn't been there over for the longest period this season, but he's back. Seems to, bring a bit more solidity to that City defense.
Yeah, but
like the way I see it, like City, I don't think Madrid can cope with City's attack, and I don't think City can cope with Madrid's attack. So it's probably going to be one of those 5-4 games. It's just goals flying.
But it would be a nice game to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Really I think it's, apart from the PSG Dortmund match, it's probably one of the best ones of this round of ties.
Cubase, I've seen this boy for the first time playing. That Holland kid from Dortmund.
Yes.
I think when they were playing against PSG last week. The boy's movement. He makes me think of actually of Mbappe. For a white kid.
And he's lang. Have you seen the way he walks? Like he doesn't even want to play.
Maar as hy begin move with the ball and the shot, just the power behind these shots. Wow.
He's got the neck for goal. He can.
No, he can.
And he's confident.
He's very, very confident.
Doing him brilliantly 18. At the moment.
18 years old. Yeah.
How many, like 7 goals in 3 matches, 11 in 5. Like it's insane. The numbers are just insane.
Well, it's true.
Erling Haaland, that's going to be interesting, but that's only next week.
Yeah, that's next week.
Yeah. So, what are your predictions? City Madrid?
No, I think Madrid will beat them 3-1 or something.
Is it?
Yeah.
You don't think Sterling and De Bruyne are going to post themselves? Okay.
I think that Los Blancos, that white wall, even you see all those white flags and white paper and white everything that they normally have in the crowd. It's going to be just too white for City tonight.
I don't think so. I really think it's going to be a close match.
Maar jy geld verloor.
Kom ons maak so.
Huh?
Kom ons maak so. Because remember, this Guardiola is quite familiar with the Santiago Bernabeu. He knows he will be expecting a hostile reception. And he knows how tough Madrid can be there. But I don't see that Madrid defense stopping the likes of Kevin De Bruyne and because that is what City that has been City's problem in the Premier League this season. Hulle skop in But then
Maar
they're
dat kan nie keer
conceding
nie.
too much goals, yes.
No, you're right. You're right. Kom ons kyk. Matu Tarauri. Ons kyk.
So I'll check what gebeur vandaan. Interesting, man. Interesting. Wat zijn de sporters?
Maybe just an update again on the past weekend's fight.
Don't tell.
About don't tell. Don't tell. You know, Cubase, I think the boxing pundits around the whole world, especially in America, who's been supporting Deontay Wilder, are so disappointed in his comments.
That excuse is dumb.
2 days after this boxing match, I've logged into so many chat programs on ESPN last night, and everybody's just, how can Deontay Wilder blame first and foremost his suit, because he was wearing the suit a day before the fight.
He tried it on already.
He tried the suit on. Nobody forced him to put the suit on.
Yes.
Okay? So he should have known that this suit is 25 kilograms, okay, or 40 pounds, or whatever it is that he was saying. So, die ding sal nie werk nie.
En dan moet nog die mask opkom.
Nigga got enough money to change. What happened to just put on a rope like Muhammad Ali and just go into you? Bastanji. Or be like Mike Tyson. Kom kalbors sonder sokkies. Huh? So that was the first thing. He's about to fire his cutman. He's the guy in his corner who threw in the towel. Because he says the guy wasn't supposed to throw in the towel. He was ranting and raving and say, yeah, the guy, against team orders, he threw in the towel. This guy is a seasoned cutman and a seasoned trainer. He knew that you were in trouble. The whole world saw you in trouble.
I thought the fight would have been stopped maybe earlier even.
Hello.
Fourth round, fifth round already.
You watch the fight and you could see it. This guy
He's not there.
He's not there. He's
every
out.
time the referee breaks them up, you can see Wilder is he's trying to hold on to this to the ropes, or you can see Dio is not Danny. Just one shot that lands properly and he's gone. Gone. Yeah.
So he's gonna go to Africa now. That's what he says. On holiday.
No. We wanted you when you were winning, not now.
Yeah. So I'm not too sure where in Africa he's going, but he's got Nigerian ancestry. So it could be that he will be going to Nigeria. But he's going to go on holiday and then come back, and then he will take a decision. But he's boxing. He's been suspended from boxing for 6 weeks. Kuma.
Suspended for what?
No, on medical terms, he can't be in a boxing ring. He can't do nothing.
No boxing related anything.
Nothing. He can't do anything.
Is die oor? Wat so?
Is die oor?
Jy wil mos nie hoor jy ons sê jy by oorsla. Like, as a professional though, I think it's kind of weird to, I mean, even if it's true, right, that the suit was too heavy. Let's say, for instance, the suit really did wear him down before the fight.
I hear you.
Is that something that you come out and say afterwards? Yeah, that's it's what you met your span was gesels of who's like young Owens that thing. I think ons het 'n fout gemaak daarso. Let's try a different strategy next time. In any case, kom ek lees maar 'n paar van julle se comments voor ons sports gesprekkie
Afsluit.
Ek het amper I almost said afknip. Herman Gurusev saying good morning. Tangi Irreplaceable Hafeni, good morning crew. Good morning to you. Gert Fricano. Agaba man, good morning guys.
Agaba.
What did Agaba do?
There's only one Agaba.
Yeah, only one. Please, it's Neville, not me. Vaso, precious blessing. Good morning to you guys. Good morning, precious Benny Bendos. The sound is getting better and better. The sound.
Thank you.
The sound of music. Good morning, Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday says good morning to you too. Matthew Ashela just saying Neville Basson.
What no? Matthew. Is he Matthew ni?
Mateo.
It's Mateo. Hey, Mateo.
Theo Hunibep, if you can't keep up with the beat, then you must know you are past it. Morning, guys. Steven must well dance. I like this. About time, says Helmut van Beek. Chlorita, Nelly, says, ek dink as mos jy gaan danser in die begin van die video, you're breaking it down to some Dixon here. What was it? Good morning, gentlemen, from Chlorita Houses, Elton Black. All prediction software predicts Liverpool, Bayern Munich champions. What? Champions League.
Leicester.
I don't think
on that point, Okay, you've been giving me some flack the last couple of months for sort of supporting Liverpool, ne? But these Liverpool supporters are really starting to work on my nerves.
That's why I didn't want them.
Elton Black, I know he's a big Liverpool supporter, ne? Maar hulle raak nou te, verstaan jy?
I knew that at the beginning of the season. As we come back for the Liverpool fans, after 30 years, they will make noise about this win. Like, look, for me personally, I will tell you guys, right, in England, if we're talking about the Premier League, next to Aston Villa, Liverpool is probably my favorite team.
Is he Aston Villa supporter?
Hey, lost my span 8. Yeah, the villains, my bro, the villains.
Dwight York was there.
At some point.
He started off there before Manchester United bought him.
But Liverpool are my boys, man. Prime Press Liverpool, Panokanja, come on. That's how I grew up as a kid with football.
Prime Press Liverpool.
Yeah, so. Maar ek het self gebesluit, this season ek support niks. Maar next week, die gaan raas in my oor.
You see, the thing is, I really want, because they won the Champions League.
Yeah.
And it basically established the coaching prowess of Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah.
I want Jurgen Klopp's legacy to be solidified through winning the league.
Winning the league as well.
Maar weet jy hier op Facebook hierdie Liverpool supporters, and Gary Sales is probably watching. He is irriterend. JJ's irriterend, Gary Sales. I'm telling you. And this Elton Black, hulle is almal
That's Liverpool fans.
After you win this league, is klaar.
Tell me, when last did they have a chance to about anything?
They won the Champions League.
No, that was miskien my eerste jaar by UNAM. Know how long ago that was?
They just won the Champions League. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not talking about last year. I'm talking about before that. So obviously, they're going to celebrate this for the next 20 years.
It's fine. Let them do that.
Nah, it's all right. Congratulations on winning the league. Maar the Champions League, kry hulle nie this season nie.
Who's more likely in your opinion to win it? Notwithstanding what Mr. Black was just saying.
Yeah. I can see if PSG get past Dortmund, I can see them really making a push for it. As long as Ronaldo is at Juventus, they are always going to be in contention. Even if they are playing shit. Like, as long as Ronaldo is there, all they need is just one moment. Oh, sorry, man. Ek is toch gewoon, ek praat so as ek bedees is.
Ek kan nie Zio is Vadeta is so nie.
Okay, sorry, man. Yeah, so I don't like the one team that I can tell you for sure I am absolutely not confident are going to win as Barca.
As much as both of you and me want Barca to win this, I will have to say again that Liverpool looks strong enough to win this thing.
Look, Liverpool have not been, they haven't even been their prolific self at Anfield this season. Now,
what are you talking about?
Liverpool.
How up, man, Cubase?
Yes, they are winning matches, but they haven't been their prolific self, Neville. Fighting to the end and winning 1 or 3-2 or coming back to come win or winning 2-1 or whatever, the late equalizer. That is not going to be so easy against the defensive unit like Diego Simeone's Atleti.
Atletico Madrid,
I don't
They
see.
deceive every year.
I don't see them knocking Liverpool out of the Champions League. Don't get me wrong, but it's going to get even with their defensive frailties, right? If they have to be up against an informed PSG or even Dortmund or Real Madrid.
I don't know what defensive frailties you're talking about here. Yes, they conceded 2 goals against West Ham.
And it's not about West Ham. This is like, you remember how Liverpool was steamrolling through everybody.
Yes.
And Virgil van Dijk was literally not letting anybody pass there at the back. That is not the Liverpool of this season.
Maar my broer
They're
was...
still scoring goals, but they're conceding a lot more than they were.
Maar miskien denk jy nie it's in the back of their mind, and it is in the back of the mind of Liverpool at the moment. They need to win 4 Premier League games. Only 4. 12 points. Maybe their level of intensity is coming down a bit because they need to secure the league, play a second string team for the rest of the season so that they can concentrate on the Champions League. I don't know. But I think they will reassert themselves.
But I think that's also going to hurt them. I mean, some of the guys, you need them to be playing to keep that match sharpness.
True.
Without risking tiring them out too much. So, but honestly, I don't see Liverpool retaining. Even if they do reach the final, I don't think this season they're gonna.
I hope you're right.
Definitely winning the league. Yeah.
I hope you're right.
Maybe the League Cup and maybe a FA Cup or whatever. Julle het nou so klomp cups daar in Engeland.
Kom ons kyk hoe word jy gevloek. Hoop hulle vloek jou.
Hulle sal my uitlos. Robert Ngidipo, good morning crew. Helmut van Beek, Liverpool all the way. Alles hierso. Neville, based on that side triceps shot you hit there, maybe you can still win the Mr. Namibia.
Wie is dit?
Elton.
Hey!
Magogo Wanda Di Munu saying good morning. Knuckles, goeiemorgen my bro. Madrid and City will draw. That's one of the predictions for tonight. Kagiso KG Moloi. Morning guys. Morning Dr. KG.
Dumela tata, umtat.
I should really come to your practice.
Yeah.
Mr. KG. We must come talk. Marco Ndlovu, it's Liverpool. VAR is introduced and all of a sudden Neville can speak with men around the fire. Marco, remember now you are just up here at Nampa. We know where you are. We will come walk into that office.
Hey, die man is force ne. Hij zoekt strain ne.
We will come there.
Kom maar VAR. Now I said around the fire.
Alright guys, let's cut the sports news. Just take a short music break and we'll be back, of course, picking up the conversation with some of the biggest issues of the day. Como said that Masua. So stick around, don't go anywhere. It's in the morning mix on Informanté Radio.